We're literally rolling out the red carpet for our guests.
I just can't believe what they've done with the place. It's amazing.
I'm wowed. I'm wowed.
I've never seen anything like this before, ever. It's just an amazing display from one person. That's the amazing thing.
We want to make this something that Michael Jackson's very pleased with, and something for everybody to always remember, what took place.
I'm almost kind of like speechless right now. It's just amazing to be here, and it's fun to see like what a different range of things he has.
It's amazing that over his life he's been able to acquire everything.
He is a creative genius, and I think his collecting speaks to that because he has such a great imagination.
I myself really believe that Michael Jackson is a truly iconic person. I would put him in the same league as Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley or the Beatles.
It's amazing. I mean, just the enormous amount of stuff that he's collected.
He certainly has a unique taste in what he collects, and actually one of the most fascinating things is that he is a collector.
You just get the sense of how big of a star Michael Jackson was, and I don't think there's any bigger star than him.
He came up with great ideas, and he made requests for one-offs. He loved to have items commissioned for himself.
I just was fascinated by what his collections would look like because I have minor collections in comparison.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm awed by like a lot of the Star Wars artifacts that he has here, and just everything.
I think his gloves, just because that has just been an icon of Michael Jackson, and to see it in a case, you're like, wow.
I'm just a really big Michael Jackson fan, and to be able to take a look at Michael's furniture, clothing, kind of a dream come true.
I love it. I'm so glad I came. I wish I'd brought a whole entourage.
You do not have to be a Michael Jackson fan to come here at all. I mean, if you just have a curiosity, you'll fall in love.
We've never seen anything like it. I mean, Martin and I go into a lot of celebrity homes, but we've never seen somebody's collection that literally encompasses every collecting category that there is.
Michael Jackson's such an eccentric, brilliant person with a very eclectic taste, and this is very obvious from what we have on display here.
We've heard so much about Neverland throughout the years and growing up with Michael Jackson. I mean, I actually, embarrassing to say, had a couple posters of him on my wall. Then I'm like, oh, I had that on my wall. Oh, I had that one on my wall. So I'm a bigger fan than I actually thought I was.
When I was a little girl, I would watch Michael Jackson videos in class because we would learn about how he was helping the children around the world, and I thought that gave me a sense of empowerment as a child at the time. And so I really looked up to Michael, and I still do, and it's really neat to see his stuff.
I do like to perform as him. I love what the man does. He can entertain anyone, in my opinion. I've been dancing on and off since I was about 8 years old to Michael's music, to all kinds of different music, but Michael's music is the music I think that I've always responded to the best. I love what I do, but Michael's the man. No one can ever touch him, no matter how hard I try. I mean, he'll always be the best.
Woo! How's that?
I wish I could bid on a few items. That's what's killing me. Not that I would be able to afford much of anything, but it would be fun to bid.
I sort of had an idea in the back of my mind that I sort of want to own at least something that belonged to him. I mean, it's unfortunate that the auction isn't happening, but maybe it'll be in a museum at some point. So
Just walking around here is kind of fun. Just a good experience. I'm glad they didn't cancel the actual exhibition.
It's his stuff. He should keep it.
If he wants them, they should be his.
I just think he should give back all the rights to the Beatles album back to Paul McCartney, and then we call it even. All I'm saying, Michael, give it back.
I thought about dressing up and wearing a mask and coming in. Just want all this stuff back. Just load it up in the U-Haul outside. It's like, I guess if you're a baseball fan or a football fan, you get to go to a museum and, see your favorite team's personal stuff up close, or jerseys or baseball bats or whatever. It's the same thing for me with Michael and the gloves and the costume.
The greatest auction that never happened, but the exhibit is just by far breathtaking.